guys, hi, welcome back. So in this video, we will discuss the questions of paper 1 of GSET, which was conducted today, that is 6th of November. Okay, so let's start with the first question without any further ado. Okay, so let us see the first question here. So the first question is based on this particular paragraph. Okay, so silence is an essential component of, it is the timing of one's delivery. You can see here, it is an essential component of the timings of one delivery. Clear? Question number 2 is, according to the author, the pregnant pause, it is build up anticipation. For the listener, silence can buy time. Silence to be seems to be an essence of non-communication is the correct answer. What provides an opportunity to make eye contact with the audience is silence. Okay, so these 5 questions are according to this particular comprehension given to you. Now we will see the next question, which is the question number 6. Okay, so here, which of the following are considered as both input and output devices? So for input and output devices is touchscreen, USB, memory devices, CD drive, and screen projector. So in screen projector is not a input as well as output device. So your answer is A, B, C. So the correct option is option B. Next, which of the following statement are true? So cache memory is used to enhance the performance of computer. Primary memory is also known as main memory. Hard disk is an example of secondary memory. And the last is static random access memory is not a cache memory. So here D is false because static random access memory, it is a cache memory. So it is A, B, C are true, but D is false. All right. Next, let us see question number 7 or 8. Which of the following are characteristics of CC, BY, and SA? So here the correct option is the option A, B, and E. All right. Next, in relation to NME ICT mission document, which of the following is not true for opportunities of ICT in education? So here, if you see, the correct answer is option B. Okay. Because availability of EduSet, the abundance of knowledge on the internet, rapidly expanding network of cyber courses and cyber cafes, these all are correct. Now we will see which of the following has been conceived as one-stop education. So this is Sakshat, which is conceived as one-stop education. Clear? So next is question number 11. So these questions are just technical questions. If you see this series, you can just see the answer is option D. For 12, find the next term of the given series. The correct option is option B. Find the next term of the given series. This is option B. You can just see it is, this is 2 square, then 3 square, then it's 4 square. So then it will be 5 square. So 25 and rest you can see. Which of the following is in descending order? So the correct option is option C. Again, you will have to see question number 15. So here 4/7 of 2/3 of 5/6 of 5/8 of 1008. It is 144 most likely. Okay. Next, we will see question number 16. Which of the following pollutants pose the highest risk to human health and environment? It is particulate matter. Next, question number 17. Which of the following is not a priority area for education and sustainable development of 2030? So here it is advancing policy, it is transformation, learning, environment, it is also included empowering and mobilizing youth, this is also including building capacity of administrators, it is not included. So this is not a priority for education for sustainable development for 2030. Next, match the following and choose the correct option given below. So here if you say Chipko movement, Namada Bachao, Green Revolution, Bisnoy. So if you remember, Bisnoy movement is related to Amrita Devi, right? And the Chipko movement is related to Sundarlal Bahuguna. So you can just check any one of the option and you can eliminate other options. So for this, the correct option is option C. So you can do one thing, that you can just eliminate the negative things. That means you can see just the connection. If you see the Amrita Devi is related to business, so just check the option for 4 is C and for 1 it is D. And then you can just eliminate, put the correct answer. Clear? Next, we will see the future we want is an outcome of document of what? It is obviously United Nations Conference on Sustainable Development. This is the correct answer. Next, question number 20, we will see the Nagoya Protocol on access to genetic resources and the fair and equitable sharing of benefits is an international agreement that aims to lessen water. No, this is not international agreement which aims at sharing the benefits arising from the utilization of genetic resources in all possible. No, The correct option is option C, which is international agreement, which aims at sharing the benefits arising from the utilization of genetic resources in a fair and equitable way. Clear? Now we will see question number 21. Question number 21 I have seen. So I could not find any answer which would match. So for this, I'm keeping this question in hold. I'll check it and then I'll upload later on. Now let us see question number 22. Choose the graph that fits best with the statement. House prices rose in the month of January and February, and it fell slightly in March and now are holding steady. So if this is, you see this is constant for all. This is just, it is steady and then increasing. So this is not, this is increasing. So the correct option is option D. Now you see a researcher uses systematic random sampling from a company directory that has 500 employees listed in alphabetic order. If the desired sample size is 20 and the first name to be selected is 9, which of the following will not be selected? So it is 89. You can just see the number is 500. You will have to divide by the sample size. So you will get it to be 25, right? The first is selected as 9. So if you do 9 plus 25, then the result will be what? 34. Again, add 25 and you can see which is not selected. So this is the process. Clear? Next, let us see the bar graph given below shows the foreign exchange reserves of a country in millions, okay, from 1991 to 1992 and from 1998 to 1999. The ratio of the number of years in which the foreign exchange reserves are above the average reserves to those in which the reserves are given below in the average reserves. So the correct option is option C. You just need to take the average and you can just see. Clear? And total you will take the average of 8 because here you are having 8 bars here. Clear? Now what is the major purpose of data interpretation? So it is getting meaning from the data and arriving as a conclusion. Clear? So this is a direct question which is from research methodology. You can directly see. So now the main objective of formative evaluation. What is the main objective of formative evaluation? It is to enhance students' learning. Clear? Which of the following options is not befitting to online teaching concept? So it is Google Meet, because if you see Sodhganga, it is a Thatcher submission portal. Okay. Rest I think you know. Now let us see question number 28, which is which of the following statements about individual differences are true? So if you see, the first is every child is unique, right? And different from each other, which is true. The same level of intelligence, the achievement level of study may be different. So this is also true. Heredity and environment both are the reason for individual differences. Yeah, it can be true. The last one is what individual differences are related to psychology only. No, this is not true. And individual differences are there, but it does not make any difference. So which is exactly false. So the correct answer is option A, which is 1, 2, and 3. Now we will see question number 29. One of our students remains quiet in the class discussion while he or she is very talkative and playful outside the class. What would you do? So the first is try to find out why he or she remains quiet in the class discussion and talk to him or her. So this is true. This is a correct statement. Assign him or her some topic to speak in the class. Yes. You will ask question to the student so that he or she has to speak. So is it true? Yeah, we can. And let him or he be quiet as it is. No, this is a wrong option. This is also wrong. So the correct option is option A. Now we will see question number 30. Bright student causes disturbance in showing of his or her knowledge while you are teaching. What would you do? So for this, the correct option is option D, which is second one is give him or her some difficult work in the area of his or her interest. Again, it is give him or her some books to read in the area of his or her interest. And fourth is you will connect to his or her points in your talk. This complaint against him or her is it is a wrong statement, and even give her work which is difficulty, not of the difficult. No teacher would do that. So for this, I think question number 1 and sorry, option number 1 and 5 is wrong. So 2, 3, 4 is the correct. Okay. Deep ecology has focused on, it has focused on what? The correct option is option B. Ecosophy. Again, it is richness and diversity of life and only abiotic, sorry, sustainable lifestyle. Okay. Now, as per the latest report on All India Survey on Higher Education, the gender parity index is 1.01. Higher education 4.0 has emphasis more on blended mode of learning. This is the correct option. Next, if you see question number 34, match the following given list 1 and list 2 and select the correct option from this. So from this National Library, Digital Library, it is to develop a framework. So 1D, so the correct option is option D. You can just check one and you can find it the correct one. Okay. Which of the following core principle has not been mentioned in National Education Policy 2020? So it is extension use of technology is mentioned, Respect for global diversity, it is mentioned. Creativity and critical thinking is also mentioned. What is not mentioned is synergy in curriculum. Clear? Next, we will see question number 36. So to solve question number 36 is haptics, proxemics, paralanguage, kinesics. So when you're dealing with kinesics, it is related to body movement. So if you're from physics, you can just say 4 is A. Okay. Haptics is used for what? It is for use of space and effects. So matching these two, you can just directly write the correct option is option D. Okay. Which of the following are the example of commutative tool? So teleconferencing, yeah, it is. Voicemail chat, multiple encyclopedia, it is not an example of commutative tool. So your correct option is option B, which is 1, 2, 3. Now we will see which of the following is not a characteristic of effective communication. Completeness, correctness, and concreteness. These are the characteristics of effective communication. Cultural heterogeneity, it is not. So this is the wrong one. Which of the following is not a component of a communication system? Sender, message, feedback. These all are the component of a communication system. What it is not is reinforcement. Okay. What are the causes semantic barriers in communication? So what it is? First is poorly expressed message, use of technical language. Again, it's unnatural assumption, then it is lack of education. So the correct option is option D. It is poorly expressed message. Second is use of technical language, and it is lack of attention. Clear? Now we will see question number 41. Government of India has established higher education bodies to ensure the quality of education. There are some education institutions in India which do not provide quality education. So obviously assertion A is correct and R is the reason, which is the correct reason for both A and R are what? True, okay? And for the assertion A, R is the correct explanation. So option A is the correct one, okay? Which of the following statements are true in the context of Vyapti? So both, all the three, okay? Because it is the relation between, middle and major term in the logical ground of interval. It means a state of pervasion, and Vyapti serves as a basis of Nyaya symbolism. So option D. Clear? Now we will see question number 43. For this, you can directly see first, if you see the first and the last one is a letter is removed, then first two letters are removed from here. First, these two were removed. Again, if you see in this case, what is removed? If you see here, first two were removed, then you got this. Again, it has removed the first and the last one. So in the again, it will be removed the first two. So you will get it to be what? UTI. You can check it out. In a relationship, here it is said as into with 2 is his brother, minus is for mother, and plus is for father. So it is all are plus, right? So if this is a father, if N is the son of M and O is the son of what? N. So obviously M will be the grandfather. So it was a quite easy answer, grandfather. 45, which of the following diagrams indicate the best relation between the travelers, train and bus? So it would be obviously travelers. Some travelers might choose to go in bus and some might choose to go in train. So this is the correct option. Next, how an achievement test is different from entrance test. So it is achievement test needs high content validity, whereas entrance test needs high construct validity. So for me, according to me, this is the most likely, most probable correct answer. Okay. Sequential use of the 3 levels of coding, open coding, selective coding, and theoretical coding is done in obviously grounded theory research. Now we will see in question number 48, in a reaction scale, the scale values are from 0 to 5. Which of the following scales of measurement is applicable for the data collected by the scale? So it is ordinal scale. Now, which of the following is a normal group? So for this, it is the correct option. Skewness is 0, right? And it is mesocortic. Okay. Now you see question number 50, which is the last option of paper, last question of paper 1. The transformation of human mind from theological, metaphysical to a rational and scientific belief led to the emergence of, it's not holism, it's not rationalism, it's not critical consciousness, it is positivism. So I think these are the correct answers. 1 or 2 questions. Now the answers is quite dicey, but if you see here, out of this 50 questions, you can just see 2 to 3 questions were having some doubt. 45 questions you can take as a whole that the answers are correct. So that's all in this video. Thank you so much. But one thing what I would like to add is the questions are not that difficult, and the difficulty is like it's medium. Okay, it's not that tough, it's not that easy. So what I found in solving this question is that if you can eliminate any 2 answers, okay, because it was very easy to eliminate 2 options, so it would become very easier for you to choose the correct answers. Okay, you don't need a very hardcore preparation for the paper one, but yeah, if you are having just giving for 15 to 20 minutes for 1 to 2 months, I think that for paper one it's enough to study that much. So it is quite good paper. So that's all in this video. Thank you so much. Have a good day and good luck to all the students who have appeared GSET examination so that you would get good marks.